the air.
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Island Tea with your faves, Azim and myself. I'm Jade. I'm your hostess with the mostest this morning. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. We have officially made it to the middle of the week, boy. Wow. What a week it has been so far, but you know, we're here going through the Christmas motions, the carnival season, and all of those good things. Most importantly, happy Dividends Eve. Happy Dividend Eve to everyone under the sound of my voice and who is watching me live today. I hope your employer has already submitted your name and your information. I hope that you have submitted your information if you are your own employer. You know, don't miss out on the little $250 or the $500, however you go. However much you get in, don't miss out on it, okay? Adds a little something to the Christmas spirit. The Christmas bills, the Christmas shopping. And again, if you vex and you want yours, well, you know, just ask me for my account and we could figure it out. You don't have to be upset because you see that $250 in your account. I will take care of that for you. No worries at all. But yes, we are here. I have good news. Well, my good news is on the way. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. I'm sorry for calling you it. But I'm just waiting for him to arrive and, you know, keep me company today. So I am excited. I am very excited. We have lots of things to get into today. I have a packed one sheet. I was able to find some really good stories for you guys last night. So I really hope you enjoy that today. I actually had something to come in here to tell y'all, and I cannot remember. I tell y'all, my brain ain't working how it used to. I am getting old. I need to start taking the ginkgo that I told one of my favorite callers to take, because I am clearly not myself. I can't remember the things I'm supposed to remember. So I have to write down everything. But I forgot to write that down. And now I can't remember. Anywho, in the meantime and between time, how are you? How are you guys? How are you doing on this beautiful Wednesday? It is the 14th of December. Tell y'all December moving, Tell y'all December is moving. Yes. This weekend is packed. A matter of fact, today we have something special happening in town that I think y'all should take the kiddies to. And when I say y'all, I mean the parents who are able to, because, today is a working day for a lot of us. But if you are able to, or if you have teenagers or whatever age, if they are able to get to town, y'all have to check out the National Folk Galore, which is on Folklore Avenue at 2 p.m. And then there's also a folklore competition at 4 p.m. So, we have to keep the Christmas traditions and folklore alive. And that means we have to actually go out and support and make sure our kiddies understand and see all of the things that we saw growing up. Oh, yeah, I can't believe I said growing up, boy. I am the adult now. But yes, we have to make sure our kids experience all the things that we experienced growing up. And that is our culture, the bull, the masquerade, the macajumbies, the people jumping over the fox, which scares me till today. The clowns, of course, cannot forget the clowns. That is family. That is where I started in this carnival journey of mine. And we also have a budget address happening at 10 o'clock by our Prime Minister. And it is titled Towards Our Transformation as a Sustainable Island State. Small Island State, sorry. So yes, look out for that after Island Tea, and then check out Folk Galore this afternoon. But since my good friend ain't here yet, so let me just jump into some story, because as I said, I have a lot of things packed on this agenda. But I did write it down. I said I needed to talk to y'all about something, and I did write it down. Yes. So yesterday I was scrolling, minding my business as usual, and I saw this tweet, and it says, everyone wants dividends. I just want consistent water past 9 p.m. We've become so normalized to it. It's wild. And I agree, because how come nobody tell me that my water can start going earlier and earlier now? Where was the press release? Where was the Facebook post? I don't know if there's one. I didn't look. But where was all the information for me to know now that my water is going to be going and at an ungodly hour? What kind of life this? How is it in big 2022 we're still having water problems? Water problems, Like, sorry? I can't turn on my tap at a certain hour and have running water. I can't flush my toilet after a certain time. What nonsense this? Like, I'm so confused, because this been happening for a long time. Like, I understand how Kayan feel. I understand why they would be upset, because water is essential. And don't tell me full up buckets and full up bottle and all of them things. Cool. However, I would like to use the water that I pay for. I would like to use it out of my faucet, out of my shower head, out of my toilet. Not out of a bucket and a bottle. So please, can we get a date on when we're going to fix this? Because it's ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. I thank you. That's what I needed to talk about, because that they're bothering me. I cannot believe this week I got to turn on my water and nothing coming out at minutes to 9. Like, what? can I live in this? This can't be what y'all want for our country. This cannot be what y'all want for our country. Y'all want us to be waterless? Suppose I had an emergency after 9. I just can't. It is carnival events happening after 9 p.m. What people supposed to do? What are people supposed to do? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. After all, have a hat. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Thank you. Anyway. Kayan is one who has the problem at times. Yeah, no, I know Kayan Ben had this problem. I know Kayan Ben had this problem before mine even started. Which is why I said I understand how they feel, because it can't feel good living like this. When I went to St. Martin, right? I was so conditioned to the fact that I don't have water after a certain time that every time I turn on the water, I was surprised. Every time I turn on the faucet and water came out while I was in St. Martin, I was surprised. Because I'm so accustomed to not having water. Like, come on, man. We have to be able to fix this problem. Don't tell me all the other countries figure out how to have water 24/7, 365, and we can't do it. That don't make no sense. So, yeah. Fix it, please. Thank you. Small ask. Holiday gift, you know, the gift of water. Which is ridiculous, because why would we need to be begging for water? But anyway, hopefully this is something that the powers that be can fix ASAP. Because, nah, man. People can't wash their clothes. Like, I have a friend that lives for you, and he just can't even get to wash his clothes because water for him is non-existent. Like, he don't even have water majority of the times. We can't live like this, man. We can't live like this. This ain't it. This ain't it. So, the powers that be, I'm literally begging. If I could go down on my knees in here, I would. But no, me doing that. You know, it kind of far and the knees ain't good. I mean, if I can get up. So, I'm just pretending to be on my knees, begging y'all for some water. Please. Thank you kindly. Anywho, who are you called by? Yes, my gift has arrived. Wait, how sick you be?
Nah, cool.
Okay, just making sure you're not cars.
Nah, cool.
This is not the season for that.
I'll come in here, mask up and all kind of thing.
All right. Yes, guys, my buddy is back. Don't ever leave me like that. Oh my gosh.
Jade, well.
I could have cried.
I had a 2-day spell there. That was like, yo, you took drugs to get me through.
Yeah.
Watch it, let me tell you something.
Don't underestimate the drugs, you know?
Don't underestimate the drugs.
I stopped there.
I felt like Suki on Sunday night. I want drugs.
I was gonna sing that song just now. You said
to keep me cool, baby. Cool.
I tell you sometimes we need a little drugs. Last night, right?
Oh my gosh.
Not last night, yesterday. Jaden was getting a little runny nose and cough and stuff. And I said, no, because once you sick, I get sick. I will having that. So I go on pharmacy, go buy back his medicine because the one he had finished, right? And I in the pharmacy and I comparing the two because I see the same brand, but a different
colors.
Different color, different type and stuff. So I say,
That'll be different colors, yeah.
He had the green one, which is the Setamal one. Let me try the other one.
This one?
Let me try. No, it look like that one. I buy some of those too, eh?
Yeah.
I buy some of those and I buy some of the red ones because we know what's going to happen.
Right.
I got my vitamin C, I got my Setamal, cold and flu. But yes, I bought Jaden medicine and, got home, gave him a shower, gave him some food, gave him some medicine. As if this was after 11 in the morning. So I got on my computer, go do some work now. And I said, Mommy child, quiet boy. I don't know, it's only two things. It's either the sleeping or the in mischief.
Mischief mode, yeah.
But in my head, it had to be mischief because, again, this is after 11 in the morning.
Sleep mode, mischief mode.
Where you going in and my child knock out? I said, well, I say, "Call, had a long night, boy. I was just overwrapped down by antiquity." So me put it no mind. I just thinking that he gonna take a nap. The medicine said give him every 6 to 8 hours, right? So 6 to 8 hours come. This was like after 7. I gave him another dose. So I gone to make him dinner now because he said he hungry.
Right.
Realize my child quiet again.
Sleep or mischief?
I said, no, man. So I gone. I said, but he in here knock out and he was just up. Let me go read this medicine here.
But take a read at it. Take a read.
So I go into the box and I flipping it over and I spinning it. Next thing I buck up on the side, I say, may cause drowsiness. I say, may?
May knock you out.
But my poor child, I never know what he said. Me just in there knock out.
I was talking to a partner of mine there. So I mean feeling so good here. And I said, bye. Set them all there.
Set them all?
I said, okay, cool, no problem. So someday there, whatever day was, I just start to feel, I said, bye, you know what? Set them all. I gone in the place there, you got 2 sets to set them all. I said, but I mean, how these things going? I said, miss, give me 3 each. So I decided to just take the green one because, well, the green look jiggy.
Let me see the green one again, make sure. Let me see.
It's the green one. So
this is the daytime one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, no, this is the daytime one.
No, I just take it because I just needed drugs. To keep me cool. Cause obviously it was hot.
See, I'm buying a medicine for Jaden, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So partner, tell me, Bailey, all I'm gonna tell you, right? You do the right thing, yo. Don't take the red one unless you're in your bed.
Oh yeah, boy.
So I said, okay, cool, whatever.
No,
Fast forward a couple of nights now, and I'm there in a dilemma because
yeah, the me once.
no, it's time for another dose, right? This is like Sunday night. It's time for another dose. But walking. So it's like, okay, if I take this now, I ain't gonna get to take the red one. So should I just take the red one now and see if I tug it out until the end of the event?
Tug it out?
So what do I say? Let me stay as long as I could before I take the red one.
Mad.
But I end up taking it maybe like a half hour before the show. Right? Before the show finish. Took it. Start to feel better. Jade and
the
it.
show that in the country?
No, this one. Well, I did the country show and I came back.
Oh, because you afraid me?
No, so here the joke now, Jade. I did tell him, partner, but yeah, man, I'm feeling alright, man. Maybe it's when I settle down, you're going to hit. Jade and the drive home, partner say, message me and reach home. I say, why? Partner say, so I make sure you reach.
Yeah, man, cause
watch it, Jade. My eye is like somebody just, watch, it was like 2 little elves hanging on my eyelids and just like swinging.
No, they don't play them red packet setamal. Them there?
I got the AC on, window down, music loud. Like
I helping your friend.
I said, I gotta make it home, I gotta make it home.
Them red powers, I tell you, them red setamal packets is for when you're in your bed.
In your bed, yeah. A half hour before sleep, guys.
That's it. That's it, and that's all. And Jaden one was the nighttime. Jaden one literally just said strawberry flavored. Cold and
make you a little Josie.
On the side in small little white.
No, you put you in
the
sleep mode.
Put that big on the box in the front. Because if I didn't know.
No, you want me to tell you, you know why they don't do that? Because your parents just walk in there and be like,
True.
I need a little break tonight.
No, it's true.
You want some strawberry? You want some strawberry juice?
Don't drug out train them to sleep, please.
Yeah, please don't.
I know I have a culture of using soursop bush, but let's not drug the kids.
People are out there drugging the children.
I believe.
For a night's rest.
I believe, man.
Oh, boy. I hear you talking about Folklore Avenue.
Yeah. I think I plan to take Jaden to see the all the clowns and the masquerades and whatever else happening down there. People are jumping over the park.
Cool. That should be down there too, yeah.
Yeah, maybe one of them gonna inspire him to want to play. Maybe a masquerade. I mean, he was a masquerade at the Christmas party and he did it very well. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. Like it's running in the blood, little folklore-ish.
Yeah, listen, you got to have it in your eyes, your mommy,
Right.
I'm doing this thing from small.
Right. Let me ask you a question, Jade. Even though you were a clown, right? You were one of the children who used to fear the bull?
As let me tell you a story about me and the bull. While when I was in either early high school or primary school, right?
Yep.
I came to town because my dad works in front of government headquarters, as you know. Big up to my daddy one time, the baddest picture man in town.
Boom bam. Mystique.
Yes, Mystique Photo World indeed. So I came to town and I said, Daddy, I'm going to see and look to see what's going on in town because me ain't taking a picture.
Right.
So I gone gallivanting and right by the circus.
And this is high school days you're talking?
So yeah, either early high school or primary school.
Right.
One
okay.
out of the two of them.
Right. So maybe like a 9 to 11 age around there.
Yeah. So I gone and I walk in and I stroll in and I start to hear.
Ting, stink it around, stank it around.
I said, action.
Babu going, doot.
You know the sounds, as him, you know the sounds. So
Hey, bull music sweet, yeah? Bull music.
The bull overall sweet.
Blame it, quick tangent
Aye.
of all the folklore music, bull is the sweetest.
No, it's true.
Hot take. If you don't agree,
it's true.
something, man. Bull
Clown,
music
I used to hear clown music, you know. I like to play clown.
I like stringman music, so no, but
not
bull
talking-
music, nothing sweet like bull music,
Yeah,
right?
because bull music got a little more pierce.
Yeah, and the bahu, oh my gosh.
Clown is more a little traditional and slow, and I like, you know, but I want a little more pep in it, man. I young man want to listen to that.
But when you smile, your mama, yeah, I just say thinking about I used to come from town, right, and go home and just find a big pipe to try blood like the fella here, like.
Yeah, right. Now, remember that's inquisitiveness.
I they are trying to make the sound with a big pipe in my yard. Father, what are you doing?
Now you got to go explain how you just see the bull in tongue and you walk out.
I tried to understand how the man making the sound with the bamboo.
You was to ask him.
But me had the bamboo, I only had like PVC pipe in the yard, so. Anyway, continue.
But it was a different accident. We will go past the street. Because at least you did.
Oh.
But yes, I gone not Becca's Corner, sorry. I gone by the circus now and I see the bull and sign, you know, they're doing their whole story and so.
Mm-hmm.
So now they stand up intrigued.
Right.
Forgetting that a part of the story is the bull running you down and walking up on you.
Yeah.
I want to know who wrote this story because how you get that there in there? How you just sneak in that part?
That's what the bull do, Jade.
But I want to know why.
This is an accurate reenactment of what happened in Jade.
A bull just start to walk up on people?
The bull started to walk up on people on the farm. What happened is the injection, what the doctor give the bull, turn the bull into a walker piece. That's the story, Jade. Like it.
So the bull just stand up on 2 foot and start to walk up on people?
That's what literally happened, Jade.
Vibes. Vibes. Boy, the bull walk up on me, right? I run across by my father's office with one ball in.
Balling?
What? As a man, know what we're balling for. Man, even know what we're balling for. But no, the circus.
I didn't like that.
I did not like it.
I did not like
From
it.
the circus to Kayan Street, balling.
Oh boy.
I got to explain to my father how the bull walk up on me and I just quiet now.
Thank God. Hey, thank God we out of COVID, you know. No, the bull could be reenacted properly.
Yeah, now the bull could gyrate in peace. The St. Peter's bull right now, guys.
St. Peter's bull.
I like the traditional bull, but the St. Peter's bull has got me crack, you know.
Watch. No, let me tell you something, right? The Sandy Point bull. What the name?
I remember the Sandy Point bull.
The Sandy Point bull is some young guys.
But the St. Peter's one young too.
Yeah, they got some young fellas now playing bull like.
By them there, I tell you while at Jaden's.
Remember who was the real bull when we were small?
The mansion bull?
Mansion bull.
That's the OG original.
The mansion bull was the bull at the time, man.
That is still the bull to beat, you know.
Ah.
The mansion bull, well, forever. We need to interview him.
The mansion bull?
Yeah, man.
No, he's a legend. No, he's a legend. Direct.
I know that.
Direct, he's a legend.
I know that friend. That's why I need to interview him. But yeah, boy, the bull walk up on me and I just had to call him, you know. I just watch women run.
Oh.
Fear-filled eyes through the streets of Bastille.
The
Every
best,
December.
The best bull is the bull that just obnoxious and
St. Peter's.
the bull
St. Peter's bull.
The bull them that are like climb up on people's house and go up on the landing and so. Them is the real bull, I'm telling you. But this just brings me to a question that I've been having after these elections. The fact that I feel like we do the listeners, I want to say we are talking about the media at the service, but not asking the real serious questions.
Which is?
That would tell us a lot about like people in general, but specifically politicians. You know, a question I really want to ask a politician.
Oh, they're listening, so you can ask them.
For those who live in were born in the country, grew up in the countryside and so, at what age did you first sneak away from home and catch bus come town?
That's what I want.
And why? That tell me a lot about them, Jade. That's a serious question. Like, think about it. You grew up in town, so this ain't a thing for you.
No.
I grew up all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I grew up all over the place too, but you know.
Yeah, but mostly in town. Is a thing, Jade. The first time you sneak out, like your mother think you in the yard playing, but you in town?
It's a fast sneak, boy. Oh, your parents realize it.
You live Sadlers, right?
But in Bastille?
But your mother think you cross the road playing pitchy, and you catch bus come down. I want to know what age was the first time you did that, and what was the reason. Because sometimes the reason is just following people. Me voting for you.
That's most time the reason as him.
Me voting for you. That's what I tell you. Right off the bat.
Your friends say.
You're off my ballot.
Your friends said, I go in town. You're coming to. You ain't ask somebody. Your parents.
If you got a bigger brother or sister, I can understand. But if you're just following your friend, no. You're supposed to be the leader. I'm looking for leaders here. You're supposed to be the one pulling the rest children in the village. You understand? That's who you're voting for. Not the one who following the friend. The one who enticing the others to go with them.
I'm sure there are a lot of politicians that have done this, but we're gonna find out.
A lot of them is to follow the friend, Jade. A lot of them is to follow the friend.
They were followers, not leaders.
They were followers, not leaders. But yeah, you said he has been interesting articles.
I do. Well, I have an update.
Don't mind me, I'm just drinking like this. Watch it, the ginger is hot.
I try to figure out, well, you got two things happening today, you know?
This is just water, Jade. You know, you need the water, right?
Yeah.
But
you bring your tea too?
I had to come with the extra shot of tea this morning. You know what I mean? I had to make sure. Yeah, the voice clear, everything.
I'm telling you, you look fresh. I can't believe you were sick.
I was telling you, Jade.
Them settlement and tea work.
Roger, I want drugs.
The lot of drugs good for things, you know. Drugs good for things.
Oh, boy.
But, yeah, we have an update. Speaking of drugs.
Man.
Yes, there was a drug bust at the RLB International Airport that I spoke about yesterday.
Somebody else want drugs.
So desperately. And I told you guys that some drugs were found. This is a short update, but I told y'all some drugs were found in some toothpaste tubes. And customs, you know, doing the customs work.
Doing the actual job?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Found it. Telling you. So one person is in police custody following a drug bust at the RLB International Airport.
Really?
Yeah, friend.
I was wondering. It came in at the airport.
Yes.
Which means it most likely would have come in somebody's luggage.
A box or something, because I tell you, I had soap and all kind of story in there, you know. So either this was some high grade as him, or them dogs, they're doing the work.
No, man, they get a tip off, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Something.
Because what has happened, this is what happened in Jade. The people gonna be x-raying your thing, security gonna x-ray it, they're gonna say, hey, that they look funny, you know.
And then they look funny for you.
Then they're gonna say, I really want to deal with this. They might say, bye, I want to go home tonight, yeah. They might say, what time maybe? By minutes 3 now, yeah. If you deal with this, yeah, we ain't going home till about 6, yeah. Carl Senkis, let man deal with that. Carl Senkis, tell them check that bag.
Hey,
that's what they do.
Let them deal with that. Let
them deal with that. They might walk out, I don't know, bye. It's Christmas time.
No, bye.
You got Christmas shopping to do.
I'm telling you, let them have fly go with it. Let them deal with it.
I think it's deal with them.
Yeah, because he came from... Well, on December 12th, officers from the Anti-Narcotics Unit responded to a call from the St. Kitts and Nevis Customs and Excise Department after a search of an incoming traveler's luggage revealed 9 tubes of toothpaste containing a vegetable material suspected to be cannabis.
Sure, it wasn't eucalyptus?
Could have been a little peppermint, little, lemongrass.
Lemongrass,
yeah. Well, the individual arrived on a flight from Tortola. Investigations into the matter are ongoing.
Yeah. I always...
Tortola got good weed?
They have access.
To good weed? Okay. Me know Tortola weed because I just asking, cause if you're risking bringing Tortola weed, It got to be some good weed.
The VI is known for certain things.
Weed is what?
Boat racing.
Okay.
Is what I was thinking. Boat racing, yes, that's what I was thinking.
Listen, I just pray you ain't get locked up for the bushweed. So if you get locked up for bushweed,
that's crazy. But you know, but that's always interesting, you know. The thing about it, most of the times when you hear about drug bust, right, is the incoming, you get it on the incoming destination, right?
Mm-hmm.
The destination of arrival, not departure. But what airport they scan your bags?
When somebody is telling me that you are correct, let us leave them to deal with it all the time.
But that's the point I'm making. I'm not. I wasn't kidding.
The other countries they'll be like, watch you. When they're going, let them deal with that.
They're gonna be like, look, he's doing us a service. You know, they're taking it out of the country.
No, it's hard.
They scan your bags. They scan your bags when you leave, Jade.
No,
But
no.
people only get caught at the place where they're going. So what I tell you?
Send them back. Down to Otto, sending them here for us to deal with them. Send them back.
No, we were. What happened is, we don't mind if you take drugs out of the country, Jade. We don't want to bring them in. So what we're doing? We're doing you a favor. We're gonna let you know that this person is bringing in something that you might want to check.
That's why they send them back. Don't let them set up fire like that. Passing off the work to Ohio. Send them back one time.
The poor customs officer now got paperwork can't done.
Lord, you hear that? To call a whole different unit
Oh boy.
for some toothpaste.
The people at the airport must just vex, yeah, like they get call like, yo, SK guys, yeah, passenger 313 bag, blah 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 blah. I ain't really telling you what to do.
But
you might want to just give that bag an extra look. Yeah, more times. You gotta say, but hey, you don't know what I mean, you don't know. You gotta call your child, mother, tell her, hey, I can't pick up Sandra at school.
Somebody decide that I'm bringing you in or coke
No.
or wherever they bring it in.
No, the ticket what you had for the event later, you can't go. Yeah. That's be a thing, Jade.
Stop just what the people in customs, please. And then anti-narcotics unit. Okay? They have enough. Well, me know how much work they got to do here. But don't give them no more. Anyway, let's see what else is happening here. There's a movie made by the MSI. There's an article, but I don't feel like it's that interesting, but for me to read it. But yeah, you guys go.
I feel like it's a lot of propaganda too. I just put it out there.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Like I got the video of the. I got like the I can't really call it a news report because it was a little too long for a news report. But there was a video that was sent out. I got it this morning from somebody in Dominica, right? And the person was like, "Why are you really trying to sing it by?" So I was like, "What happened?" He said, "Just watch the video." I said, "Well, nothing wrong with the video." The man said, "Some of the claims was kind of crazy." I was like, well. Yeah, but we supposed to claim them things. That's what everybody does do.
We got to embellish a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Not wrong with that.
I heard the movie was good though.
Listen, go check out the movie. What the movie name?
Christmas in the Caribbean. No, it's not.
Christmas in the Caribbean, yes.
That's it. Christmas in the Caribbean.
Go check out Christmas in the Caribbean, shot in the Caribbean in St. Kitts to be exact, or Nevis.
No, it ain't both islands. You got shots on both islands.
Okay, well, go check out the movie and see what y'all could figure out.
I heard it was actually really good, so we should go check it out. Sure.
Yeah. Go look at Christmas.
Why we didn't get to invite Jade?
They respect us enough, apparently.
I mean, taking them on, you know, because everything we say on here, they go back. Anyway, let me go down my road.
Yeah, that's how we good for, apparently.
Yesterday, somebody messaged me and was like, such and such politician to listen to show man, you know? I was like, what? They're like, yeah, they're literally repeating our words right now. I was like, what? But then I got it from like 4 other people. Like 4 other people messaged me the exact same thing.
Well, somebody needs to tell me who, because I need my ducats. Me working for free. I out here writing speeches for you. I out here stealing my words and then running with them. And then what?
Yeah, but I must say that I do appreciate when we do talk about things and they get addressed.
Yeah.
I realize the pothole at the bottom of your road is no longer there.
Which pothole?
They were working on it yesterday.
For sure?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Don't forget the one on Miss Slack, please.
Do you mind me slap?
Just reminding y'all, don't forget the one.
They was right in the area, man. Lord, man, I got touch that too.
Yeah, because that there, oh boy.
He got a couple. Oh, you know, there's another one that I really need to address though. Right, if you're on the Bay Road, well, what do you call that there? Pan Road, Bay Road. Right there by Frisco gas station, right? If you're heading towards Frigate Bay, there is. It's so funny, because there is two perfectly spaced potholes, right, in the road. So there is nowhere you could not drop in at least one of them if there's oncoming traffic.
Knock out them sonic coins out, yeah.
I'm telling you. So yeah, right there by Frisco gas station. What is this thing that be fixing them? What's the name?
Sorry, pavement?
No, not sorry.
Public Works?
Public Works.
Oh.
Yeah, Public Works gonna that real quick first, though. Please.
Please, Lord. Stop messing with the people I'm here. Anyway. Whee. Let's jump over into Jamaica.
Stay hot by.
Yeah, that's what I said when I'm writing the articles. That's exactly what I said. You're on point. You're on point. So, Vibes Cartel juror found guilty of perverting the course of justice.
Oh.
Well, you wanted your little freedom happen, you're just going in by him. Small wins.
If Cartel can't come out, they just going in.
I tell you, small wins.
Gaza for life.
Forever. Livingston Kane, the juror in the Vibes Cartel murder trial, who offered the jury foreman $500K to get a non-guilty verdict in the 2014 case, was today found guilty of perverting the course of justice. What if it was 500? Okay, Jamaica and US, like, if it was US, though.
If it was US.
Can't tell that free, you know? Can't tell that free.
I let us say, you sure he learned his lesson?
Kane's bail was revoked for sentencing on March 2nd next year, following the verdict in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Courts. Parish Judge Maxine Ellis found Kane guilty on one count of perverting the course of justice, but not guilty on 3 other counts. One count was also withdrawn by the Crown. The Crown led evidence that Kane perverted the course of justice on March 13th by offering the jury foreman the money to influence other jurors to agree to a not guilty verdict. Prosecutors had alleged that one day before the verdict in Cartel's trial, Kane met with the jury foreman in the Supreme Court library and told her he realized that she had some influence on other members of the panel before making the offer. They further alleged that he approached 2 other jurors and tried to convince them to find the entertainer not guilty. Kane allegedly told a female juror that he would take care of her as long as you say what me say, what me I say. That's all like a cartel line right there. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's a cartel line.
What me say?
The man was. Listen.
So this guy
was true to this, not new to this.
So this guy was found guilty and when what, allowed to go home?
No, they revoked his bail, friend.
So he wasn't home all the time? He was remanded?
No, he was home, but they revoked it.
So now going to prison?
Yeah.
For what?
Perverted the course of justice. Yeah.
That just sounds like being a good friend to me.
Yeah, I mean, listen. If I ever get caught up and I go in jail, I try to bribe somebody, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I better try to bribe somebody.
How you got friends that have access to this type of money and wouldn't even try to get you out?
They're not a good friend to me.
That just only being a good friend.
He allegedly tried to persuade her to return a not guilty verdict, noting that the accused men were promising entertainers and should be released. I agree. I can. Up to now, yes, I'm not wrong.
Watch it. Let me tell you something. Watch it. The amount of free cartel.
Free cartel, yes.
I have seen over the years. I'll be like, yo.
But if I get chance, I'm locked up to my. I don't need to say free chance stuff.
Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, well, he had enough songs for that. He ain't had enough songs for that. Cartel had enough songs. He hit his song quota, so you know.
Oh, boy. People keep, I can't even say keep remembering Cartel for his music because Cartel music keep coming out. And by the way, whoever is Cartel jail engineer, big up yourself.
But I tell you, hits, you know?
Because the hits keep coming out of India.
Cartel is one of the only artists that could literally produce a hit from Jade.
No, that's not true, Jade. Jade, I had to listen to the album.
Not me.
I had to listen to the album.
I ain't listening, not that's it. What the album name again?
I did it.
No time. No, thank you.
I
believe you.
I didn't do it.
He said I did it.
I didn't do it. It has like 3 parts.
It's okay.
So this is news. So I can just say it, especially since we're talking about this. For those of you who didn't know, R. Kelly released the album.
They pull it off of the streaming platforms.
Ridiculous. What? That's the thing. You ain't gonna.
How we gonna hear the confession if you pull it off the thing?
No, but I admit it. But the thing is, right? If you listen to the song, it's a nice play on words because he's actually saying he didn't do it.
Well,
but what I'm saying,
I don't take your word for it.
But what I'm saying is, how is it, right, that we continually listen to artists like Cartel, who's been convicted of murder songs, right? But then it's like, oh my God, R. Kelly, pull that off the streaming platform. I'm not listening to that.
Yeah, you see, I think we rate sexual abuse a little higher than murder.
That is crazy.
I'm just saying, that's how it is. We just rate sexual abuse higher than murder.
Yeah.
Cartel, probably. The album. Cartel was convicted of 1 murder, you know. R. Kelly had several charges, you know.
Jade.
Convicted of several charges. May say Cartel killed 1 person, eh? I say he was convicted of.
Jade, none of this could even try to
yeah,
like Jade, it's crazy. And the thing for me, right, it was kind of like, it's kind of like the whole issue I had with like Michael Vick, right? Like Michael Vick got convicted of like the whole dog thing.
The man wanted to crucify that like Christ.
And I'm just like, oh, he shouldn't play football again. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't do that. I'm like, look, if the person goes and pays the cost,
mm-hmm.
society determines this is the price you pay for the crime that you did.
Mm-hmm.
One, that doesn't negate whatever talent you have. Like,
no,
so a talented person could be a criminal.
Yeah, we know that.
A talented person could be a criminal. So then why would one like try to pretend, right? Now that, don't get me wrong, I mean saying if somebody doesn't want to hear that they somehow should be forced to or whatever.
No,
what I'm saying is people make the choice.
Mm-hmm.
People make the choice as to what they want to listen to. Right? And what they're comfortable to. And they have the right to influence.
Mm-hmm.
They have the right to influence what's played and whatever based on the feedback and such, right? If you go to the dance and the song get big forward, the DJ probably gonna play it again next week.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't stop playing R. Kelly, you know?
But that's the problem. A lot of people was calling for that. They wanted to take music off the streaming platforms.
Yeah, but
they wanted to think. They wanted all this. I'm just like, Michael Vick, the man's a talented quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're saying, well, it's crazy. It's weird to me.
Yeah, man.
It's weird to me. If somebody the only way that I don't really find issue with that is in situations where your crime was directly involved in the industry you're in. So, for instance, if you were involved in banking.
Uh-huh.
And you committed some bank fraud or like did some crazy loan story that like lost people a lot of money, I could understand me not wanting you back in the industry. But if you did something over here outside of your expertise,
I think he influenced as an artist to do what he did too. So
yeah, but that's
and he also played on Aliyah because Aliyah was like 15 years old, and he married her.
Where that coming, dude?
Yeah, wait, talking about R. Kelly?
Yeah, but where the Aliyah thing come in?
Yeah, you said if he committed a crime in the industry, that was a crime in the industry. That wasn't a crime in the industry.
But no, Jade, because that would be like saying, well, nobody should be able to work in the same business they were in because they committed this crime to somebody who also works in the industry. Like
no, but the reason that he was able to commit the crime is because he was in the industry. How he would let me tell you to marry her?
But then that's the same point I'm making. Like you can't make that point.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why I can't make it? It wasn't
okay. Let's take it out. Let's take it out of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that a guy, he works as a garbage man,
mm-hmm.
right? And he commits a heinous crime against his co-worker. Right? He come out of jail and tell him he can't work for another garbage company because the person who he committed the crime against was also a garbage worker. And then make the argument and say he would not have met her if he was working in garbage.
But that's how a lot of these punishments to go though.
No, but you can't. I could understand that working in the same company.
No, literally, like there was this guy that he was doing online crime. So like he was, this thing called swatting.
What's
like
that?
When you, so let's say there's people who play games live, right? Like live, them gamers, them streamers and stuff. So people started calling the police on them and telling the police that they're holding hostages or they got guns or whatever illegal activity that would trigger the FBI kicking on you door. So while on live, FBI running in the house.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So the guy who was a streamer was banned from all online activities because one of the time he was literally bragging about swatting people and stuff, right? So what got him caught up was the fact that these two teenagers or young adults, whatever, they was playing a game for like 50 cents. And one of them make the other one lose. They start to beef. One of them called this dude who is known for swatting people. The swatter tried to set up the guy to get raided and police show up at the door. Gave the address but didn't realize that was the man's old address. So police went up to this family's door, kill a man who ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
And so the dude who set it up, he went to jail. And he was banned from coming back online forever.
Yeah, but Jay, that's the same thing as messing with a co-worker. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you saying, would it?
It's not the same.
Yeah, but you say him. But I'm telling you, there's instances where people have been in an industry and not being able to come back because of things.
And that was where I started. I say, if you do something that directly affects the industry or is facilitated by the industry you're in. So if the crime is committed in the industry then, right? Or based on your job and that kind of thing. So for instance, you don't want Michael Vick to come back to play football, but he was dog fighting. You see what I'm saying?
Ban him from dog fighting. That makes sense.
Yes, I'm coming from. So that's what I'm getting at.
Okay, well, people gonna listen to R. Kelly, people gonna listen to Vibes Cartel. You listen who I want.
You can say what I want, by the man. Watch you. The man's a musical genius. He's also a evil individual.
Yeah.
both things could be true. Like,
both is definitely true.
Could be true.
Hey, watch you. When I see that man on what interview it was by with the woman and the man getting up and crying and talking about killing me. I said, but he do it. That is guilty behavior right there. The way you're behaving in this interview, I just know you do it.
Jade,
whatever they say you do it.
Jade, all I needed to see was the video, yeah? That was R. Kelly.
Bye.
That was R. Kelly. I didn't need nothing
The one
else.
when he pee on the girl?
Yes, Jade.
And they let that there slide, yeah? That's the thing about it here. They let that there slide, you know?
It was his cousin.
They let the Boondocks and all was like, the Boondocks is the perfect show to watch to see how people does actually behave.
Watch, there are a couple shows, Jade.
Family Guy,
The
Boondocks,
South Park,
The Simpsons. Them there, they got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of sexual assault,
what?
Yeah.
We just segue into
I'm
the bar.
I'm telling you.
We're getting good at this, yeah? We're getting good at this.
So, in California, an interior designer whose name happens to be Jade.
Yeah, but your namesake, though, Jade.
Bye. Janks, her name is Jade Janks. She killed her stepdad for keeping nude photos of her. Yeah. A butterfly activist drugged and strangled her former stepfather after finding nude pictures of herself on his computer, prosecutors alleged. Thomas Merriman's body was found in January 2021 under a pile of trash at Solana Beach, California. A home he shared with a home he shared with stepdaughter Jade Janks. No, this one. Is this one? No, this one.
Wow.
Yeah. The murder trial of Janks, 39, an interior designer who co-founded the research non-profit Butterfly Farms, began this week in Vista Superior Court. Hold 1 second, let me get back y'all online. Where is that app? Mix. There we go. She has pleaded not guilty to killing the 64-year-old Merriman, whose prosecutors said died of an overdose of sleeping pills Janks gave him after she discovered the photos, one which he reportedly used as a screensaver.
Okay, no, I'm sick. I'm sick, man.
Sir, you have your stepdaughter's nude photos as your screensaver, you know.
Jade, you know why things like this I don't.
Wait, no.
There's more. No, there can't be more, Jade.
The photos were taken more than a decade ago, consensually by Janks for her boyfriend. Authorities said it's unclear how they came into Merriman's possessions. Janks found the photos while she was cleaning her stepfather's apartment, who had been hospitalized. Imagine you're doing a good thing for your stepfather, and you buck up on the computer and you nude on it as his screensaver as him. Like, sir. She texted with another man about giving Merriman the pills. That's how she get catch you. When I commit, me telling her I commit no crime, eh? But shut up. I just dosed the hell out of him. Stopping for whiskey, then at Dixieland to stall. Janks allegedly texted the day she picked Merriman up from the hospital, according to Del Portillo. Janks seemed to second-guess her plan in another text message that the prosecutors shared. He is waking up, one alleged text read. I really don't want to be the one to do this. I am about to club him on the head as he is waking up. What's that? Yeah, really, she ain't really somebody, she ain't a killer, but he pushed her. So, you know, cause bye. That's weird, buddy. Like, that's sick. That's sick. Cause I'm pretty sure this is a stepdaughter that he saw grow up from small, eh?
Okay, Jay, you have comments on this particular thing? Cause I want to take
free her.
No, I can't fear it.
I know. I'm joking.
No, but you know, there's people who's gonna.
No. Plenty of people say free her.
Because the truth is, Jade. The premeditation is what makes it mystic for me. Like, if your side came out, had an argument, and hit him or something, and he died or whatever. Even at that point, I probably would not have been thing. I probably would, but
it wasn't gonna be murder. It was gonna be maybe manslaughter, something like that. But you premeditated.
Texting about it, having second thoughts.
You had time to stop, you know. Yeah, they're gonna fire you, man. You're an electric to you. I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. Again, that doesn't mean that the man wasn't evil. The man
he was terribly wrong.
No, but this brings me to a bigger issue, Jade.
Mm-hmm.
This brings me to a bigger issue.
It's a bigger issue that got so stressed.
Because it's a real issue.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real issue. The real issue is, right? And there's a lot of different things here, but the one that I want to stress on in this particular moment is the popularity of pornographic material that is billed as being incestuous.
It's so weird. It is so weird as him.
Stepbrother, stepsister, stepfather, stepmother.
What?
This is a thing, Jade, and
I know.
And I'm telling you, Jade, like, it's screwing up a lot of people, Jade.
Yeah. I'm
gonna say it right now, you know. I've been talking to some young men.
Oh Lord, I know.
I've been talking to some young men.
No, don't do that.
No, I've been talking to some young men, and I've been telling. No. I just been telling them. I say, look, one of the things that gonna really negatively impact your evolution as a young man is pornography.
Definitely.
Y'all need to ease under yo. Trust me. It messing up a lot, Jade. It messing up a lot of people out here. Messing up a lot of relationships. Yeah, look, take it from Uncle Royal, guys. Take it from Uncle Royal. Ease on the pornography. You think you're doing
an article that I saw yesterday. I should grab it, you know.
No, you think you're doing yourself a favor. You think you're doing research or something. I don't know, but I'm telling you, the effects are more negative than positive.
Yeah.
Take it from me, please.
There was a little list yesterday that I saw on Antigua newsroom. That must be deleted. Which was listing the top sports searches for 2022.
Oh no, they don't do that every year.
Everybody was like, "Why this is news on ABS?"
ABS overdoing it for you.
Cause why? Just why?
I mean, they release it every year.
Yeah, but man.
But maybe a gossip site.
But the actual news site was just out there like, top Pornhub searches for 2022.
Like, who's the editor?
Everybody was like, "This a slow news there or something?" Cause why is this news?
Yeah, but Jade, I'm telling you, it's becoming a problem.
No, it is.
It's becoming a real problem, Jade. I'm finding, and I'm talking to some of these young men, and I'm recognizing their approach to intimacy. They don't even know what intimacy is.
No.
They don't even know what intimacy is.
They do not.
Right? They don't know what connection is. They don't know the role that intimacy plays in relationships. None of these things.
As
Jade.
in, it's hell out here for women, you know.
No, Jade, it's hell out here for men as well.
Yeah, because some women, you know, either.
No, Jade, it's getting.
That's what y'all need to be Googling.
I think there's a lot of men that are realizing in order to become the best version of themselves, there's certain things they need to do, you know, work on their discipline, and one of the things would be to put aside pornography, right? I think a lot of men recognize that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women don't. They don't, Jade.
You think
there's a narrative out there that, hey, young men, y'all need to cool on this. Not say that, and I think it's a narrative that needs to be amplified, right? But the narrative exists. I don't think that narrative exists for a lot of women.
No, because women,
it doesn't.
They feel like women just consume that much porn. Like
and
men.
we know from the research that is not true. And I would go as far as to say, particularly, no, it's definitely. I don't think you could argue that women consume as much, if not more, pornography than men.
You think so? I don't know about that.
Jade, well, let's do this.
Yeah, you know, pull them stats.
Pull the stats. Because I'm just talking about even in my circle and think like let me put it.
Just bring up this
No, Jade, let me put it like this, Jade. It is less likely, in my estimation, right, to have a chat group with guys and there be sexual material coming into the chat group regularly.
Than one woman? Well,
from what I've heard from friends that have they're in female chat groups.
Well, I can.
I'm not saying.
Because
I'm not saying. I'm not saying you.
Have Chrissy, Sam.
Watch you. Be thankful you have good friends.
What happened? I don't see nothing to say. What's going on? Because romantic. I could say that the romantic novels for women.
Yeah. But that is a big thing.
Oh, what did they call it by? Zane.
Zane was just one of the
Zane was one.
Yeah, like
all the women them had Zane books.
It was crazy to me, Jade. Like I remember I would be at the college, and that's what the girls I'm going to check out at the college. The romantic novels.
Zane was in the college library.
Jade, the romantic novels right there. A whole section downstairs. There's a library.
Interesting.
Jay, don't go. You're not going up Safety today.
I don't think Safety has them either.
Safety are talking about the college. I'll tell you. The college is the public library.
Well, apparently they're saying that men still watch more porn than women.
Yeah, but what's the percentage?
Okay, let me see. According to Psychology Today, 32% of Pornhub's audience is female. The source is Google Analytics data.
Okay.
The study provides more precise data. When asked how often they watch porn across commitment levels, women answer never, about twice as often as men. Among casually dating women, 57% said they never watch porn, while other 25% of casually dating men stated the same. In committed relationships, it's very similar. 60% of women and 25% of men said they never watch porn. Among engaged people, 68% and 38% of women never watch. Honestly, I would have guessed the difference between men and women would be more significant. Nevertheless, you can see that men watch significantly more porn than women. The reason for this will be revealed in the article.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't recognize like the gap isn't nothing. I mean that was published. When that was published.
This was from 2022.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, cool on.
Yeah, but and part of the issue is, and let me put it this way as well. When I speak to a lot of people, they don't recognize even when somebody says I asked the question 2 ways to some young men the other day. I said, do you watch pornography? No. I said, well, let me ask it another way. Do you consume pornography?
Yeah.
A lot of times, this material finds you. You ain't gonna find it.
Oh! Bye. Every well, except maybe Facebook. Well, me no, cause I don't see it popping up on my timeline on Facebook.
Facebook don't really that. It
but
is no.
Twitter.
Well, my Twitter ain't like that. And this is the thing for me, right? Part of it is what you follow on Twitter, right?
Shh. Don't get me secrets.
Ain't no secret, Jade.
You don't.
Like because everybody says the same thing. Everybody be like, "Oh, I just be scrolling my Twitter." I be like, "Well, I just scroll Twitter and it don't come up on mine." So who are what you following? Jade, I could scroll from now till Kingdom Come. You will not see that on my
Listen,
time.
I had some people on my Twitter that used to just retweet porn.
That's what I'm saying. So like
daily.
That's what I'm saying. So like you have to kind of figure out if you're serious about protecting yourself from this, which it becomes such an involved process. It's not just I'm not going to these sites. It becomes a really involved process by saying, oh man, I probably should unfollow this person. If you're serious about not consuming it. But people really aren't. People feel okay if it comes to them. They don't feel the same way if they go to look for it.
Yeah.
If you look at my tweet, right?
I said my Twitter because I just can't find you for nothing.
My thing is like, let me see what this is. This is talking about that's crypto.
Gossip. Crypto
No,
and
this
gossip.
is politics.
I talking about this one.
Well, yeah, rap TV. Of course, music. Music. Crypto.
You more let me go see where Twitter name because I just want to be. Oh, who's supposed to find that? Why is that even your Twitter? Anyway. Why is that even your Twitter?
Jade, you don't want to follow me. I don't post.
It's okay. I have things that I want to send you though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so basically his money is wait, young what? What is my baby Young Miami?
Oh, that's your best friend.
Why are you really sending me, girl?
That's Santana. See, I can't find you.
That's a girl.
That's a boy. That is a man.
Jade, no. Jade, you gotta be kidding me.
Why? Man,
You snuggled up in bed under the sheets with your best friend.
He like what she like, man.
What does that mean?
That he like penis?
It's not a matter of sexual preference.
Oh, can you ask me what I mean? No, I just tell you what I mean. What happened to that?
Jade, you're not. Anyway, anyway.
I am not. Whatever you're thinking, I am not.
Exactly. You know you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, yeah, but the point of the story is, guys.
What was the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is guard your conscience, guard your spirit. Quick tip from Uncle Royal, easy on the phone.
That's all. But it's break time because we have more things to jump into. So let's take a quick break, thank the sponsors, and come back with our shenanigans right here on Island Tea. Stick and stay.
Triple that cash back. From now until December 31st, Hosford's Furniture and Appliances in Ashley Furniture Home Store is going to triple that cash back. You heard right. Hospice is going to triple that never-ending cashback now with 3 big ways to save. 1. Get low monthly and weekly payments and no payment until February 2023. 2. Get a chance to win absolutely free groceries for 1 year. 3. Triple that never-ending cashback at Hospice Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store for even more groceries. Triple that cashback today at Hospice. Triple the savings, triple the free groceries, triple the extraordinary, triple that never-ending cashback today. See store for details.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Hey guys, welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. And welcome back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we here. I'm here.
I'm here as well.
And we have some more tea time for you.
Yeah, man. 1 second while I pull that up. So
Yeah, turn it back on, I feel like.
that's fine. So a Brooklyn DMV scammer gets 20 years for kidnapping his accomplice who stole his money. Yeah.
So this wow. let's hear what went on there.
An An unrepentant criminal who kidnapped one of his cronies in a driver's license cheating scam will spend 20 years in federal prison. Akmal, a last name that I can't pronounce, 38, was so incensed that his former flunky stole a few $1,000s and hopped a bus to California that he subjected the man to a sadistic, hours-long kidnapping ordeal when he returned to New York in February 2019.
Like that.
You thief the man money and come back for what?
And it's not like I could go to report you to the police.
So you get away scotch-free?
No, you
Until you come back. You see, fault? Where you come back for?
What you stealing money for?
That's all. Well, I mean, no, what I mean, as him?
When you're dealing with criminals, Jade, you have to understand. When you steal from criminals, they generally don't report the theft to the police. So what they have to do? They have to take things into their own hands.
You also have to understand, as a criminal, you do criminal things. Whether that baby
No, Jade.
from innocent or from your own people.
The thing is, Jade, let me tell you something. Everything has codes, including criminality. Criminals have codes, Jade.
But maybe he didn't feel like
You steal from your accomplice. They're gonna yeah.
Yeah, but it happened.
Yeah.
It happened. Maybe your accomplice wasn't treating you the best.
But this is the funny thing about it now. The justice system come in at the point when you kidnap. So, but wait, how is now when y'all coming in the story?
Can I taking it a little far now?
This is criminal behavior.
We'll let you get away with this scamming. But you're going to kidnap the man because he steal from you?
What else was I supposed to do? I couldn't come report it to you.
Just take it on the chin. Take it on the chin. Criminals do what criminals do. Take it on the chin. You's a criminal like he's a criminal.
But no, that's what he did. He took it on the chin.
And then kidnapped the man.
And then the man come back.
Mm-hmm.
The man come back.
Opportunity?
The man come back. Like you say, when you come back fast, stay over there.
I'm telling you. Well, him and his fellow scammers tased the victim into unconsciousness as he clung to a door handle, forced him to strip in a parking garage, and ordered him to open up a bank account to cash a check he was carrying. Sorry. Prosecutors established at trial. And after his arrest, he bribed the victim, convincing him to move to Uzbekistan so he wouldn't testify at trial. He also tried to pay a second potential witness and co-conspirator $10,000 every 6 weeks to lie low in Uzbekistan, but the FBI intercepted that witness at the JFK airport before he could leave the country. Damn. I know he vex.
So
I know he vex.
So you know what happened now? Really and truly, true partner get catch. He just rat. I don't think they was looking for him for this particular thing, you know.
No.
So Pana,
I know that witness vex.
Pana was just like, I got a story for you. I got a story for y'all. You want to hear the story?
Might sound unbelievable.
It might sound unbelievable, but I think after telling the story, you ain't gonna really care about me that much.
No. Yeah, man. The nature and circumstances of the offense could only be worse if somebody died.
Well, thank God for small mercies.
I'm telling you, thank God for small mercies.
Thank God for small mercies. Bro.
Said Judge Brian Cogan, who handed down the sentence on Monday. The scheme was complex. DMV test takers would wear smartphones around their necks, hanging from hidden wires and hidden wireless earpieces, with tiny holes cut into their t-shirts from the phone camera to peek through. Someone on the other end of the phone call could see the test through the hidden cameras and would feed the correct answers back to the test takers. Hey! This is why I need to hire so I could get my license.
Jade, I'm about to say there
Come close your ears.
There are a lot of people right now who taking the 6 written tests. I mean, at that point, you should be able to get a little help.
Yeah, me and 6 are about to be 3. As them, come close your ear. But, friend, I'm going to let you. If push come to shove.
You see the high color shop where you're going there?
Okay, and I got plenty. If push come to shove, friend.
And you could hide the wireless earbuds with your locks.
Friend, easy. Let on me here. Stick a little ear. I don't need a wireless. I just need my earpod.
That's what I tell you. Earpods right there, boom bam.
Yeah, and I good to go. So, you know, I'll give me my license mine. Because I really want to get Anyway,
Creative.
creative.
Again, do you really care? Do you really care about your education or the exam if you don't know the answer and you don't try to find out?
I think that's counterproductive.
Yeah, like you don't really care.
Tell us good news, but we have to wait to go and pay our UBT to be informed when we're paying it. It is not 50% anymore. It's back to 100%. Where's UBT?
Some kind of tax.
Which tax is UBT? Because make sure what you're talking about SH. But yeah, pardon me, Jill. I wonder if the person. I wonder if
This sounds like a power episode, though.
Yeah,
It sounds like a power episode.
It does. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if the person, if the accomplice that stole the money get locked up too. Cause he a bad, is it?
But my thing is, what he got locked up, what he got charged with, the scamming or the kidnapping? The kidnapping, right?
I think so. But then I think he also got a charge for scamming. Because in the article they're talking about the scheme. So I got to be here too. There. Unincorporated
Oh,
tax.
yeah, it's back to 100. Yes, I found that out as well.
Well, so you go.
Actually, a lot of things done in August, yeah. A lot of things done in August, man.
Ah, yes. So you go.
Wow.
Don't study that.
A lot of things done in August,
It's for the
SH.
betterment of the country.
Take this.
Okay?
All I gotta do, take out 250 and then hold this tax.
I'm telling you, give them back the money. That's all.
But hey, you gotta love it, man. Government.
I'm telling you. So, some kind of. But, of course, in Florida, listen, it would be remiss of me not to have a Florida article in here.
Yeah, indeed.
So, a child found in Florida home with 300 rats roaming freely. My skin itched me one time when I read the article last night. Like, proper itch me as him.
I don't even understand.
Like, where you find 300 rats stuck in your house? I call. I call, friend. Turn it up. Don't turn it off. Just turn it up. A 38-year-old woman of Beverly Hills in Florida, USA, Shannon Marie Morgan, was arrested after Citrus County deputies found a child inside a house with more than 300 rats. Whose job was it to count the rats?
That was my first thought. That was my first thought. Who sat and counted all those rats?
Cannot me, no? On the report, what I just said, a lot of rats. Come here, counting them.
A copious amount of rats.
A plethora.
An ungodly amount.
The sheriff's office, in a new release, said
Sound
deputy.
like an army of rats, actually.
An army of rats,
Sound
yes.
like an army of rats. Yeah.
That would have been.
That would have communicated the right.
Perfectly.
Right, yeah.
Perfectly. The sheriff's office, in a news release, said deputies initially went to Morgan's house because of animal cruelty complaints. I hope they mean the rats.
I hope they mean the child.
Yeah,
I hope they mean the child.
I believe I call the child animal bad. Lord, bad as a Lord.
Remember they thought the child was a big rat?
But I still like that. Well, is that technically, is that no, I rodents, but
All animals.
once they arrived at the scene, yeah, listen, watch the picture and tell me, hey, look. What happened in here? Oh, hold on. You finished the article for me?
Wow, yeah, things happening in the studio, guys. So it says, once they arrived at the scene, deputies said they immediately became overwhelmed by the smell of ammonia and found a buildup of feces, trash, and rotten food, which created an infestation of flies and cockroaches. Oh no. They initially observed several cages and glass aquariums containing snakes and rodents, but also saw rats and cats running freely. What kind of... Oh no. The news release said, it was blatantly obvious these animals were deprived of all their basic necessities. One room reportedly had 50 rats with more than 300 running around freely, while a second bedroom was home to a ferret in a feces-filled cage and a dog found inside a crate that authorities said was entirely too small. The young child was found in a third bedroom, which authorities said was filled with trash, and where the mattress was covered with... Jade, where you find this article? Oh, wow. Alright, so I'm going to skip the rest of the description about because it's early in the morning and some of you might be having your mid-morning snack. So I'm going to skip down to the words of the sheriff. It says, abuse of any kind should not be tolerated. The conditions of this residence and the animals in this case were so bad, sheriff's office personnel were cautioned about making entry. Neither children nor animals should ever endure this style of environment. Jade, I was telling the people listening
This is terrible.
that I couldn't read one of the sentences. It was just too much.
Sure?
Jade, it was
that bad?
Jade.
Let me see which sentence it was.
Well, it just was. I just didn't want to continue with this part there, the one where the child was found and what was in there.
So filled with trash and
Yeah, but listen, what?
It was blood straight.
That's where the child was, you know. That's where the child was, Jade.
Yo, electric chair, man.
But Jade, this is what I'm gonna tell you now, because
Kids, why you doing that to the kids?
the people on the live can't see the photo, right? Of the
I can show them, don't worry.
the people on the radio may not see it.
Yeah, they can't. They definitely ain't gonna see it.
But just from looking at the picture of the woman.
She look like she do it, Adam.
No, Jade, no, she obviously does.
Yeah.
She looks like a character she looked like a villain from a Batman film.
She like the penguin?
That's what came. Oh my gosh, look at that.
She like the penguin?
No, but what I'm saying is there are people who are obviously unfit to take care of anyone, and it's obvious because they are not able to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, sometimes in these situations, you have children who are in the charge of these people. Right? And the children are subjected
to the worst things.
To all sorts of abuse, neglect. I don't understand how these things happen, Jade. Like, it just...
But give me a second, guys. I'm setting up for a little quick surprise for y'all. 2 seconds.
Yeah. So I think the takeaway for me from this article is how important it is for us to continue to be vigilant, right? To continue to be vigilant when it comes to children in our community, right? There are a lot of times we like to do this thing, me any people business, me telling them how to raise their children. But let's be honest. We have seen how that mentality has allowed some children who didn't have to be in certain situations to end up in very heinous situations. When we see people who are struggling, people who are unfit, and they have children, we had them on the air here a few weeks ago. What's the name of that?
The children's unit?
Yes.
I don't remember, Fred.
The truancy and child protection services.
Mm-hmm.
Child protection services, right? Reach out to them. Y'all know when it come to Uncle Roy love the kids.
As you should.
Uncle Roy love the kids. But sometimes, man, we got to take responsibility sometimes as a community by.
Definitely, because
this thing, and I was telling him, Jay, this thing about me getting people business.
No, getting it.
Me telling nobody how to visit children, you know.
What?
I mean, when nobody tell me I this and I that. You know.
No, you can't just have the children out here suffering. That don't make no sense. Like that literally don't make no sense.
Please, you don't have to be a brother's keeper, But be the children of your community, you gotta be the keeper.
Definitely, it's kids.
You gotta be the keeper.
They're innocent.
You got to be the keeper. Sometimes people fall on whatever hard times. Sometimes people just unfit for whatever reason. Sometimes they didn't have the upbringing. Sometimes they're dealing with substance abuse, mental health issues, whatever it is. Please, I didn't even, like, I was telling y'all, I didn't want to read y'all the description of what was going on in the room where they found the child. Because it was just so terrible, right? But please, we don't want to ever have these situations happening. And I remember when I was younger, there was one particular set of brothers who I was close to because of sports. I was close to them because of sports. And I grew up in a very privileged background. My parents worked hard. My parents did what they had to do to provide. And so I understand. I come from a privileged background. I was blessed, right? And I would talk to my friend. He, again, we met through football, so we'll go to football and we'll talk and so. And he would say things to me that were so outside of my understanding, where he would say, oh, he have to go home now because he got to cook for his brother. No, we ate. What do you mean you're cooking for your brother? Like that's crazy for me.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Only to find out what was happening is they were living with an uncle, right? They were living with an uncle, and the uncle would maybe come home on like a Sunday night and maybe give them like $100 and then leave again. And they're like, the oldest brother is like 8, 9 at the time, 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The younger brother would have been, how much younger he was than us, by? Maybe 3 or 4 years. He might have been 5, 6, somewhere around there, right? And it's just these two brothers living in a house by themselves.
And got these duties.
Got to go school, got to...
Madness.
Jade, like, these things happen.
It does.
And I know there's some people who might be familiar with this situation, right? Because to my knowledge, there were people in the village that would kind of look out for them, check up on them. But we know that situation didn't end well, right? That situation didn't end well. It became violent. You know, the children, the friends, my friends now would have ended up in very unfortunate situations, right? And the saddest part about it is, I remember even at that age, admiring him for the talent that he had. He was a footballer. Wow. As I got older, I got to know the younger brother, and in my estimation, Jade, he may have been a clinically defined genius. Like I think his mental capacity, I think he was literally a genius.
That is amazing.
And he ended up in unfortunate situations, right?
Yeah, we got to take care of the kids. Like, they're the future. Like, you don't want to ill-treat the kids. One day next to be here, no child ever decide, you know what, let me come down to earth and be ill-treated by these big people who say they love me. But speaking of kids, we have a little treat before our next interview. Yeah. Some kids stopped in to see us.
Yeah?
Yes.
Let's see what the kids are going to say now.
Yes, they are actually going to sing 2 nice little songs for us before we go to the break. They are from the Kickstart Brilliance Preschool. Okay. Hello, morning.
Santa Claus.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Y'all could hear us?
Yeah.
Y'all could hear us?
Yeah.
You could hear me?
No. I can hear them.
Okay. Well, I heard you guys came to sing some songs for us.
I hear them.
You hear me say? You hear me say?
Yes.
All right, y'all ready to sing?
Yeah.
All right, go right ahead. Sing the songs.
Ha 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 ha. Ha is a tragedy. Ha 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 ha. Ha is a tragedy. Ha 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 ha. Ha is a tragedy. In my country, yes, tomorrow, I never donkey. Ho, 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 ho. I was a jingle bell, jingle all the way. Home and farm, Mr. Ryan, what is a blessing? Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Home and farm, Mr. Ryan, what is a blessing? Oh, into the snow, I want to fall of there. All here we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Ding, 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 make this and right. So let's for her right. Oh, jingle bell, all the way. Home and farm, Mr. Ryan, what is a blessing? Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Home and farm, Mr. Ryan, wonderful to say. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, yay! Oh my God, I love it.
Jade, we have some budding superstars here.
Y'all wanna come over to see me? Come.
Jade, we got some.
Oh, that was so cute. My little heart, I can't take it as him.
Your little heart, open your womb.
Boy, it might be dying now. My ovaries buzzing.
Bye. Take it easy, Jade. Take it easy.
Who have to contain myself? It's so much cuteness in one room.
Oh my gosh.
Like, why do they have to be so adorable as him?
They can't help. They can't help, Jade.
Oh, look at the hair.
Hey guys.
Oh, come here, look at all the little ones. Oh, the camera kind of house, I don't know if
we need the people on the live want to know your guys' names.
What your name?
So let's start here.
Asmara Hodge.
Asmara.
Nayeli Hodge. Kiara.
Kiara. So little they can't even see
Nice.
you.
What's your name, young one?
This is a seaman. Go ahead. Zelia Fallon.
Zelia, come here with your shades, eh?
Zelia definitely she knew the assignment.
Yeah, man.
She knew the assignment.
For all of y'all, come, hop up so everybody can see y'all. Okay.
Yeah, because we see that some of your parents, I saw someone say grandma is watching.
Yes, your parents and granny, they're all here. Y'all. Say hi. So, who is Nayeli? Nayeli, somebody say your name is not Hodge.
Her name is not Hodge, her name is Nayeli Samuel.
No, you guys don't understand. She has a performance name.
And it's Hodge.
It's her moniker, okay? That's a performance name.
Yes, you'll understand when she gets older. Okay?
Y'all don't even understand. You think Chris Brown name is just Chris Brown?
Hi. So Teacher Missy is watching.
Teacher Missy.
Say hi, Teacher Missy.
Hi, Teacher Missy.
Listen, thank you so much for coming and singing all the nice songs for me and Azem and all of the listeners and the viewers, because people looking at y'all.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Y'all need to leave before I decide to get next child. Y'all play with me wound now. Bye, my darlings. Thank you. Oh, Azem, look at them. They're so tiny and cute.
I'm so glad I come back today. Hey, what are you saying?
Bye, darlings. Bye, darlings.
So you're taking on the mantle now. Bye-bye.
Are you gonna come back?
You want to come back?
We'll come back. Yeah. Oh, I need a break after this. It's too much cuteness. It's too much.
Yeah, that was a lot of cuteness for the studio.
We've never had that level of cuteness in here.
No, we could barely contain your cuteness, Jade.
Listen, I'm shocked that it's still standing.
Wow.
Guys, that was just a little treat from the Kickstart Brilliance Preschool in all of their cuteness. I could not be a preschool teacher.
I feel like I just got an amateur in there now.
Yeah.
I got me like.
Jaden to big man. Missed it.
Oh,
but
boy.
there's still time.
There's still time.
Some lucky person might get me to agree to another child. Haven't met a person yet.
I tell you, your womb tickling you, man. Your womb tickling you. Say, hey, I'm empty.
I need some nonsense to counteract this feeling.
Yeah.
It is too much. But yes, guys, stick and stay. We will be right back with more Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. Bye.
Yes.
The Good Food People promises to make your holiday season a whole lot merrier and brighter. Simply shop at Ram Supermarket and Cash and Carry this December and enter to win free groceries for 1 year valued at $50,000. At Rams, you're always guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better service. Happy holidays from Rams, the Good Food People. 'Tis the season to shop with your Good Food People at Rams. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details. Ram, the Good Food People promises to make your holiday season a whole lot merrier and brighter. Simply shop at Ram Supermarket and Cash and Carry this December and enter to win free groceries for 1 year valued at $50,000. At Rams, you're always guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better service. Happy holidays from Rams, the Good Food People. 'Tis the season to shop with your Good Food People at Rams. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. Jade, I'm feeling good. I might actually be in the Christmas spirit now.
I'm telling you, that's what I needed.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is, let's be quite honest here, guys. That actually was not planned for today.
It was not.
It so happened that while we're in here talking about the need to look after and protect children, which some children walk into the studio, it was a miscommunication that worked out so well. I love when the universe just take control of things, you know.
I'm telling you, the universe knew.
After that story there, Jade,
we needed to cleanse.
I literally could not read the whole article, Jade. And here we are with the little ones, making us feel so much better.
Man, you know how people just feel about when you see a bunch of cute puppies, the serotonin that does get for that? That's how I just feel when I see a bunch of cute kitties. A bunch of cute kids, like just, all uniform. They're so cute. need to drink some water. I can't catch myself.
Yeah, big up to the parents. Your children were all well and the teacher as well.
Mm-hmm.
Children well behaved. They came in here just cuteness overload.
Cuteness overload, as him.
My son, you running up and down. I don't even want to think about it.
It's a boy thing, you know, as him. Can't make it on these little girls what up and down, you know. Let us put Jaden. And your little one in here, chaos. The studio mashup. The studio mashup, as him. You're just thinking about it out of your head, innit?
Yep. I remember one time I tell Jade, bring Jaden. That's the exact phrase she gave me. That's the exact phrase.
Bring Jaden wheel to whole studio. You must be mad. You know what new things in here for Jaden to mash up?
Oh my gosh.
I ain't willfully mashing them up, eh?
No, they're doing what boys do. They're doing what boys do.
He exploring and he touching and he gonna be all up in the mic. We don't want that. One of these days I'm gonna show y'all Jaden.
I tell you something, Jade. I sit down and I watched one little cousin versus another little cousin. The little girl was running around, she was playing, she was having fun, she was doing whatever. And the little boy is literally just looking at the brick wall, walking into it, bumping his head.
Man, no,
and coming back and laughing, Jade. And he just kept doing it. And I was like, bye, this is why we don't live as long as women here.
I think there is something in little boys' heads, right? The intrusive thoughts. No, we all have them. We all have them. However, theirs does be winning. Theirs does constantly be winning because whatever happening here, they just do it. No second thoughts, no nothing, just vibes.
Yeah.
Them intrusive thoughts does win in boys all the time. I don't get it.
Hey,
I know you used to be someone you were smarter.
Let me tell you something, Jade. I have recognized long time that girls got us by points.
Yeah.
Girls.
Long ways as
girls, little girls, like. Bye. Let me tell you, if I tell y'all some of these stories, but y'all know, just look at it. All the little family gatherings that y'all having coming up. Look at the difference between the little boys and the little girls. I mean, hopefully the little boys grow out of some of their antics. But at that age, we just, I'm telling you.
As them intrusive thoughts in boys is something else, boy. I don't know. I literally just be asking Jaden, why you do that? And I'll be like, mommy, man, no.
He really doesn't know.
I'd say it's the intrusive thoughts. It's his intrusive thoughts as something about them. Whatever a little boy here in your head to do, makes sense or not. And it's a man thing. Being a lie.
There's some stories I could tell you about my childhood that you probably wouldn't look at me the same, eh?
Yeah, I probably would.
You probably wouldn't look at me the same. Jade, how many women, could say that they fall off a roof?
I fall out a tree.
I mean, falling out a tree is one thing, because people climb trees.
I couldn't climb moves.
That's the point. Most of my friends have an experience about falling from some height. Some place that they probably shouldn't have been. I mean, even talking about a tree. But at least a tree. At least a tree. All have some story. All of us have some story of falling out of something. Falling off a roof, falling off a tree, falling off a ladder. Try climbing up some fence. It just, I don't know what it is. But yeah, as young men, we just got to go through it. We just have to go through it. But we're actually gonna be jumping into some very interesting conversation with some very interesting guests in just a moment.
In about 2 seconds.
About 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Let me just make sure we can see them clearly because I need the people to see them, not just hear them. And
yeah, almost there.
Almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Almost there. Because one of them done telling me that show, you may understand, like.
Come on, we know better than that.
Be for real. Be for real.
Let's see what mics they have. Let's get those mics turned now for you guys.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, guys, as promised, we had a packed day. We had some kids joining us. And now, all the way out to Trinidad, we have two of the baddest DJs and selectors in the Caribbean. I mean, they can't be no stranger by now. A matter of fact, I think they're supposed to have the Kititian passports.
They don't even give them time when they come.
No.
They don't say, oh, yeah again, yeah man.
Yeah.
That's now you're leaving.
We're gonna work it out. By the time they leave from Sugar Mass, they should have their passports.
That's good.
Well, guys, this morning we have DJ Pun and Selectah Renzo joining us in the studios live. Hi, guys. How are you?
No, man. Do me a favor, man. Turn your mic a bit too.
Yeah, turn your mic to it.
Yeah. It should be good now.
Okay, if that one is turning, just grab another one. Just grab another one right next to you. Yes, that one should work even better. And push that one out your face because we need the people to see you. So push it to the center of the... Thank you kindly. Yes, guys.
Yeah, so,
yeah, man, loud and clear. That's the shy one, guys. I'm not holding any secrets in here. He said he's shy and I don't believe it. So we're going to see this morning. So introduce yourself to the people.
Well, I don't know. Sheldon God in the building, DJ Pun, Trinidad, the loudest man on the corner.
Why is he softest, man?
What this morning?
I know saying it's nice.
Yeah, man.
Definitely nice. Because I know you guys not any strangers to our beautiful country.
Yeah, think it's real nice. Second time being here.
Nice.
Okay. And how was your first time?
The first time was, boy, I could just say it was short. I wish it was longer, you know. And when I get something new and just take it away just so, that was the first trip. But we here for the carnival.
Nice.
Yes, we soaking it nice.
Hey, watch it. They don't call it Sugar City for nothing, eh?
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, man, back in Sugar City for Sugar Mass. And, I mean, when we talk about carnival, like, Trinidad is synonymous with carnival.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we talk carnival.
Fed country.
Yeah. So how is it, the anticipation coming to another country and experiencing carnival in a different flavor? Like,
well, I didn't really know what to expect yet. So we kind of anxious. We want to see how all it is zest across here, my boy. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just curious, want to know whether all this party clean, dirty, for their paint, mud, powder. We know yet. But we yet to experience that, my boy.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
And all these islands have their own unique little flavor and style. So I mean,
Grenada is oil like that.
Yeah. Watch you. We come in such a melting pot, right? That you find everything: oil, water, powder, paint,
everything over here.
Yeah. So yeah.
Ladies, make sure they keep me clean, and not an oil thing. Right.
But to be honest, I don't know if you have much of a choice. But
nah, man, I run in. Fat man, I speed in. Yeah.
Well, so how has it been since you've been back? I think you came on Saturday?
Sunday?
Yeah,
Sunday.
I've been here for a few days.
What have you guys been doing?
Well, at first it was a little jet lag from the small plane. But booking agent, making sure we had a good time,
Right.
Went to a few spots, sip on a few mixtures, Yeah, and the place nice, man.
It's feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from. And you're looking forward to some events, I'm sure.
Yeah. Manage, what we are first? What were you first Saturday? Overdose? Yeah, Overdose this Saturday.
All right.
Y'all actually on an event of mine. I'm looking forward to that. It is on the 24th of December.
Naughty list.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we outside.
Yes, and I will also be seeing you guys at Opulence and a few other events.
Yeah. Daydream. Opulence. We have Overdose. We have Anchored. We have Sunset, Rum and Friends. Pure Bliss.
Yes, you are on Pure Bliss. Listen, I'm going to see y'all all over the place, Y'all on a couple of things for me.
Yeah, we touring SK right now.
But I'm curious, though, because I know you didn't just wake up one day and decide to do this. So how did you get into this industry? And I want to hear from Mr. Quiet over here, because he feel like he just here for style.
Well, to tell you how it really started, I started more from being a computer technician. So at first I was really repairing computers, and I used to install applications back in the school days now, boy. And I had a DJ app. And then from the dabbling in DJ app, one of my sister friends had a turntable. So I started to play with that, and then I just feel I could be a DJ. And I went from nothing to something, you know, from playing and partying, everybody started watching me, so to now it's friends, you know, you know. But it was a long journey from the DJ now into more production, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So what was your journey like, Selectah?
My journey, I come from Parang. I used
Really?
to play Parang long time.
I
I used to play the bass box.
Okay.
Yeah, so I always like to use my hands, and I used to play virtual DJ first. I started off with virtual DJ, and my family them used to push me to play the virtual DJ, chain me up, thing. I just love the music, and I just started playing music, and that was it.
Yeah.
I do my DJ course, and after my DJ course,
From Parang to Trinidad.
Imagine that.
That's interesting because I don't think I've heard many DJs say that they have actually done a course.
Yeah. I never take no course, nah. I back at the class.
But that's an interesting thing, because you guys seem to come from maybe a little different background. So how did the link happen?
Well, boy, we used virgins. We used to be in the same events right through.
we used to play too long time.
We living together for years. We play together a few times. You say, well, he good, I good. Like we lock the place.
Right.
You
Makes
understand?
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, it's so interesting how people take different parts and end up together. Eh? Like, I mean, we talked to a lot of people here, and I was not expecting Parang. Like when he said Parang, like that was
Me and all. I know hearing that. that good. That good.
Yeah, and it's interesting that, you know, that passion and that talent that you guys have now taking you guys across the world, right? I mean, even so, like when you guys started, did you imagine that you guys would have gotten to this point where you're touring, that you're able to go to countries outside of Trinidad?
Well, all right.
For weeks on end.
To be honest, I did a US tour like in 2018, 17, and that really opened my eye now, boy. That was before Trinidad, you know?
Right.
Like 2017. And I tell myself, boy, I was doing rapping them days, hip-hop.
Okay.
And I was a DJ for a rapper.
Oh, okay.
So once he on tour, I on tour now, boy.
Right.
And we had a 10-state US tour. So, yeah, shows the chromatics. And then I realized, boy, I love dancehall, like my passion.
I love dancehall too. I would.
I come from the Soca Island, but hey, I love dancehall.
Right.
You understand? So I say, boy, how we can make the transition from hip hop to dancehall in a soca country, and we just had to chisel away. You know, I always had a vision, but I could never see it until it happened now, boy.
Right.
You know? Well, yeah.
Because even the whole Trinidad movement, like it almost seemed to, when it caught on, it kind of spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Like even outside of Trinidad. How does that happen? Because, and the reason I'm asking is, you have some of these other countries that have artists that have talent that trying to bust, as we say, you know, colloquially.
Well, you see, all the times change now, boy. There are different methods to acquire success and to acquire reach now, boy, which is mainly social media. So in Trini, we design unique ways of using social media, community-based influence with the clever little viral tactics to really get the attention of the masses now, boy. You know, so we've been studying the rappers, Jay-Z, all them producers to go viral back in the days.
Right.
With Dr. Dre and, you know,
Right.
down to the cartel, Mavado. And we just implement strategies based on our ecosystem And it just catch now, boy.
So you took what you studied, applied it to your specific situation.
Yeah.
Right, because I think people just think that these things that just happen. They don't recognize a lot of work.
It don't happen just so, and
You have to take a
what
strategy.
happened in Trinidad might work in Barbados.
Right.
I might work in St. Kitts.
Right.
So every island have its own unique strategy and formula to break the glass ceiling now, you know?
Yeah.
And we find the one in Trinidad.
Well, obviously.
So we exploiting it right now because you know nothing lasts forever. Yeah, so we exploiting that right now. We touring the whole world.
Right.
Right now, Trinidad music.
Yeah, I mean, and there's so many artists that coming out of that movement that really making an impact. Really making an impact. And I mean, even here in St. Kitts, obviously you guys feel the love. You guys know see the recognition. Like, but it's very influential in the way we even approach music as well now. I seen the influence there. It must be real cool to be a part of a movement that influencing the world really.
I tell you, because before the Trinidad, we used to only hear about Jamaican dancehall. And after it was Jamaican dancehall, Trinidad dancehall, then we started to hear about the Bajan dancehall, the Guyanese dancehall, St. Kitts, I used to like Byron and them fellas, you know?
Right.
So we seeing it, all in Belize are dancehall, everywhere are dancehall right now. Because men seeing we make it and trying to make it too now.
Yeah. I mean, but how was it being? How was it that's accepted, particularly by Jamaicans, to your knowledge? Because you know you're doing your thing. You just know you have a love for the music and you're creating music. But how was it really? Creating this music, was there pushback from Jamaicans? Did it feel like it was a...
Well, it had different sectors because some people will say Jamaicans don't like it, they find me bootleg the thing. But from my side, we never get no backlash.
Right.
All the Jamaicans love it. Plus two, I've been working with all the Jamaicans before Trinidad.
Right.
TJ, Squash, Ragging King, Skilly Banks, King, all of them fellas. So them see me like one of their own now, boy.
Right.
So they only see me as an outsider trying to take the thing. Man. Yeah, I come like a yardy, Trini. You understand?
Right.
But one of the times we hear arguments come up where they say, why we don't do soca, why we don't do this. And I always tell them why we have to do something. We don't have to do nothing.
Right.
Because they say, we in patriotic and we in this and we in that. I always tell them, here's my argument. They don't watch local TV. They don't support local clothes designers. But they want we to do soca.
Right.
For y'all to not get no support.
They wearing Gucci, Prada, all them they wear all the foreign brands. They watch it MTV, BT. They won't watch Synergy TV. They won't watch all local TV.
Right.
But we must do the local music.
To fail.
You're crazy. I'm out there making money, shining. Nah. So we just doing what we love and making money from it.
But I would make an argument for the fact that the reason why Trinidad is not Jamaican dancehall is because of the Trinidadian influence in it in the first place.
Yeah, the twangs, the slangs.
Right. So to call it, to say it's not local music is, to me, it don't even make sense.
Yeah, because like we born in foreign.
Right.
Understand? We born in foreign, so it's not local music, it's not Trini music no more. Well, all right, that's good. Passport stamp up.
Yeah, because imagine if you had listened to them.
Yeah, never. You're mad. I don't know them programming on them for themselves.
Right.
And anybody else who making it beside them, they will find a problem trying to slow you down.
But I think that's like a Caribbean issue because we have the same issues here in St.
That all over the world.
Yeah.
But that's good. Because they must have a pull to have a push. So I glad. Because here going on. All the haters, they still go on our songs and stream them and play our mixes and check out our profiles and carry up our numbers. So
even if they hate watching or hate listening.
yeah, streaming up. Come on.
Hey, sometimes them people get the more streams, yeah.
I'm telling you, they're only checking to see what's going on.
That is a fact. And I'm sure you have influenced a new generation now because people looking at y'all and seeing the success and seeing how y'all paved and carved the lane for yourselves.
I'm telling you, so that's why we just make sure and be careful of what we do and how we do it too, because that youth's looking up to us. And that youths who want to try and do anything we doing.
Right.
Because, you know, Pon and Renzo is the men they look up to us, so we got to be careful on how we say things, how we do things, because them following. You understand?
So at least you recognize there's a certain responsibility that comes with the position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. And I think what you guys doing really charting the way for a lot of young artists, producers, DJs. I think that's something to be applauded.
Yes,
and the truth is sometimes, just like we here in St. Kitts, where your talent recognized, and that is why you're here, and people are looking forward to you guys presenting at these events. I mean, yeah, it's recognizable even outside of your hometown or even outside of Trinidad.
Yeah, it's a blessing, boy. It's a blessing, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's a different kind of love we get across here too. A different kind of love, boy.
So like, tell me, and pick up a local friend here.
Man, here for the Christmas and get cold at night. You don't know.
Well, first of all, I want to big up my wife back home.
As in, want to set up the bag.
You know, big up my wife back home.
First and foremost.
But what happens in St. Kitts stays in St. Kitts.
Oh, dear.
You say Renzo don't say that now?
I see.
Yeah,
I catch
smart.
it. Yeah, the less you say, the less trouble you could get into. I understand fully. Well, we want to play a little game. There's a ball in front of you guys. So how you sweating in AC? Why you over there wiping your head? What happened?
Are you ready, man?
Just pull a question.
Renzo, pull one day. This one looking steamy.
Pull a question. What is it?
This nice, man.
I'm telling you.
It's a nice, sweet question here.
What the question say?
What is your favorite ice cream flavor and ice cream topping? I like that. So my favorite flavor is cookies and cream with a little Hennessy in it.
Ooh, I never tried that one, but you got me curious now.
It's good.
You got me. I'm not
gonna
lie.
It's real good.
Cookies and cream with Hennessy, man.
Hennessy's my topping.
If you only know why I get here.
You changing questions,
hey, no, don't cheat the thing, you know.
If you only know why I get here.
Tell me, man.
Would you rather be a superhero or the world's best chef?
Easy.
Must be the chef.
What?
You mean?
You would be a chef over some...
Yes, I want to be a chef over a superhero. Become a woman who always want to take care of she. Superhero be here for
this. You
Me?
know you could be a superhero with
I super buying fast food. I flying to KFC. I flying here, I flying there, I flying. You mad?
Well, speaking of which, there's only one more question that we really need to have you guys answer before we wrap up. There's been this age-old debate that has been raging for quite some time now. And we can't seem to get a verdict on it. Which country has the best KFC?
Well, boy, I think first I'll find which country have the only 24-hour KFC. Trinidad.
Okay, right. We can't compete with that. We can't compete.
KFC 24. Oh.
KFC Independence Square, Port of Spain never closes. Christmas Day, New Year's Day, every day. Yeah, it open. And
run foul.
It's also the KFC with the highest income in the world.
But if you don't close.
I mean, listen, Mr. Grant, I know you're listening. Jalil, one eye up there, up by the KFC.
Yeah.
Mine.
Colonel, we need some endorsement.
Listen.
You dig?
Open the thing all Christmas long.
So wait now, we have KFC across there?
You didn't try Channel
so that's what's going on. You haven't tried the St. Kitts KFC yet.
Yeah, I ain't tried yet.
So by the end of the season, we're gonna ask you again and see the answer.
Yeah. Come back for interview here, man. These questions nice and PG rated too. I thought it was some kind of.
No. This is a family show.
Okay. So you ought to do a late night show too, because the show is vibes.
Yeah.
Gotta get some late night topics in too, you know?
Yeah.
All they're going viral for sure.
Trust me, if you hear the things we'll talk about, we definitely will.
In the morning?
No, in the morning. Plus, if off here.
What happened is I'm a nice Christian fellow that reads my Bible daily.
Like myself.
Exactly.
I'm a Christian boy.
I feel energy. But Jade no.
Yeah, she like Renzo. Wild card. Yeah.
Want to be a chef. Am I serious?
Yes, I.
Oh, man.
But it was such a pleasure having you guys. Unfortunately, time has run us down because, time flies when you're having fun. And I am looking forward to see you guys all through the carnival season.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thanks very much for having us on 98.9 Win FM.
Yes. Island
And if anybody wants to book Pon and Renzo for St. Kitts Carnival, contact 764-6776. Easy.
Boom, bam. Easy. So say the number again.
764 764-6776.
And I could tell you that is answer fast.
Yeah, one time. Shillings guaranteed. Ladies, we steamy. Link up.
Boom, bam. Shout out to my wife one time.
Yeah, big up wifey one time. And big up your number 2 and number 3 as well.
Boom, bam.
I could tell he just like you for real.
What?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Just like you for
Why is
real.
it Justin J?
Yeah.
No, that's a nice Christian man. You are a nice Christian man.
If King Solomon could do it, so could we.
Okay.
Jay, that man after my own heart.
I knew it.
But guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Respect,
it.
man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
Home time just like that.
Just like that we gotta go, Jade.
Yeah, man. Time to get to the things. I have flyers to do. I have graphics to design. I have people to see.
I got shows
places
to produce.
be. You have shows to produce, yes.
I actually got here to wash.
You have here to You're coming out fresh for the season.
It is, Jade.
Yes,
it's now or never.
And they also have Parliament. How can I forget?
Oh, yeah.
There is a budget.
The budget to be discussed.
Yes.
Budget
Right
to
now,
be
actually.
debated. Yeah, budget to be debated.
Right now. So let us get to it.
Yeah, guys, we gotta leave. We gotta go. We gotta disembark. Please, guys, accept our appreciation for joining us this morning. We always look forward to coming in and hanging out with you guys, whether you join us on YouTube, Facebook, winmediaskn.com, or any of the other digital media platforms. Big up yourself. If you're listening to us on 98.9 FM, turn up your radio loud. Make sure the people around you get some of the tea. Don't keep all the tea for yourself.
That's greedy.
Let me take another swig. Oh, yeah, almost done.
Okay.
So, LNT taste in the morning?
Yeah.
Spicy. But guys, appreciate it so much and thank you. And before we go, of course, leaving you with a few words
Important departing words.
Important departing words. Guys, please learn from the losses of others. We've discussed a lot of them this morning. Please do not repeat any of them.
None.
Spend more time living your content than posting it. And of course, if you are planning to hurt someone, don't text about it.
That one.
But don't plan to hurt anybody.
Please.
We deal with people with love, respect, and grace here. And guys, of course, most importantly, please recognize that you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. We're going to see you guys tomorrow.